Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is David Feldman-Makrias, and today what I want to talk about is serving the dream and how I found this to be very, very valuable in all my conversations with new clients, business owners, freelancers, entrepreneurs, agencies, and the like. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Serving the dream. So, the digital marketing industry as an agency or freelancer is really in the service industry. We give our time to either consult, perform services, create creative, and that's how we designate and generate value for potential customers, clients, family members, business owners, whomever. And when you boil it down, there's a lot of talk about how to acquire new clients, what you have to do, what you have to say, how to market yourself, how to build relationships, things of that nature. But when you focus on the central theme of serving the dream, I feel as though you'll get a lot further. And let me explain what I mean. So, if we think about serving the dream, everybody in this world has dreams, right? We all have dreams, aspirations, things we want to attain, obtain, status, legacy, you know, all different likes and sorts. And within that dream, there are methods to get there. And we need to leverage our network and people in order to get there. And to be able to spark the emotion of, anything with sales is really emotional, and marketing is emotional, to inspire the dream. How do we inspire the dream within people? And if you can do that, that is a great way to influence and a great way to capture new potential clients or capture new potential business. Here, inspiring the dream. It's funny. I was talking to a very wealthy individual yesterday, and this person is acquiring a bunch of locations in their specific industry, and they're worth, they have a net worth of over hundreds of millions, right? Hundreds of millions, based on the locations that they have. And within that conversation, they talk about growth, and they talk about branding this overarching theme and hierarchical message. And it was interesting because I was so used to focusing on the advertising and marketing for all the little locations. I say little, they're not really that little, but all the specific locations. But that person was more focused on the higher level, right? And they have to be, that's why there's layers. But how can they focus on the overall growth of their brand so that they can potentially buy more locations and expand and grow and really leave a legacy and impact? Whether it's they want to generate, a lot of lucrative funds for their family and just their overall legacy, um, and ensure their heritage. I think that's a big part of it, you know, especially dealing with, and it depends, right? But older business owners typically focus a lot about legacy. What can they give back? It's that stage of life. Um, so it's not to offend anybody. That's just what I see. Okay, you can berate me in the comments. So with that, and it's funny. The day before, I was talking to a small time business owner that has a just a little shop. But we also talked about the dream. And he also talked about advertising specific products online, which he hasn't done before. And, expanding his product selection to give holistically, to people. So, again, serving the dream. I serve those individuals. And even though they're at completely different scales, one's hundreds of millions and the other one is not hundreds of millions, I still have to approach it with the same methodology, a lot of listening, a lot of understanding what the dream means to them, and then figuring out a way through the use of marketing and the knowledge to influence people on how to make that a medium to turn their dreams into a reality. And if you come up with that mindset, and if you come in with that mindset, I feel as though you're going to have a lot different conversations, even with your current clients, your current team members, whatever. Everybody's trying to build a dream. And maybe not everybody knows exactly what that dream wants to turn into, but a lot of entrepreneurs that I work with, they do have a conceptual idea of what they want something to look like, or what they expect. And sometimes their expectations need to be evaluated in a way that's contextualized, that can actually happen. But typically big thinkers, right? Big thinkers, broad views. And when you have the principle and you have the intention to serve the dream, serve somebody's dream, it sparks an emotion differently than to say, I run ads. I mean, you see the two distinctions. I'm serving people's dream. I'm actually making a difference in their livelihood. And that is where I get my dream from. How can I make a difference and serve someone to where their livelihood is changed for the better, and that of them and their families and our relationships and the overall world impact is served for the better. So it's something to really think about when choosing anything, having any sales call. When I think of sales call, I just think of, okay, I put pressure on myself. I gotta do a certain thing for someone to want to do business with me. And in general, that's true. However, when you come at it from serving the dream, first you need to understand what the dream is. And then when you understand it, you need to re-articulate it to that person to make sure that your understanding is matches what that person is talking about. You can even bring the serve the dream to the contextual level of B2C marketing. I'm talking a lot about B2B, business to business. But if you're talking about B2C, you know, if someone's buying a product, they want to buy a product because of a certain emotion they feel about that product. Whether it's something as simple as a knife, right? Selling a knife. Well, what's that knife going to do? It's going to be sharper for longer. It's going to save you time. You put an image of, like a grill with steak, and you have the knife there and it cuts open and the steak is all nice, or certain things like that too. And to put people in that frame of envisioning how they can use this product, what they would feel if they can use this product, so on and so forth. Of digital marketing is a lot of digital marketing gets really dry as far as numbers and analytics, and let's make this campaign here, and we got to test this strategy and all these little levers and tweaks. But we have to remember, marketing overall is persuasion and influence. And one of the best ways to do that is to inspire the dream within people. And when you do that, you're going to see a lot more, not even better results, but genuine. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. We could get so bogged down in the analytics and in the dryness of evaluating metrics and measurements, and even in the emotional roller coaster of the market's down and we should really be doing this. Why are we doing that? Get back to the dream. How can you get back to the dream? Because when you can resonate with the dream, even inside yourself, you're going to see an elevated enthusiasm that's going to be positively infectious in people. So that's my little soapbox for today. And if you guys like this, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or you disagree, I'm open for feedback. And see you in the next video. Inspire your dreams. Thank you.